Hey guys, Yuri K here. Right now I'm in the kitchen and I'll be discussing a topic that I feel is appropriate for the kitchen, and that is salad dressings. But more specifically, I'll be discussing the dangers of conventional salad dressings. Now, most of us don't think twice about adding salad dressing to our salads because obviously the two go together. We feel that if we're eating salad and we're just giving it a bit of flavor with dressing, that there's nothing wrong that would come of it. However, we couldn't be more wrong in this case because the quality of the salad dressing really does matter. It's that important. One of the first things we have to be aware of when we buy conventional store-bought salad dressings is that the vast majority of them contain inflammatory vegetable oils. And no, I'm not talking about olive oil, I'm talking about the other vegetable oils, which are cheap, often chemically processed, and are used to give the dressing its flavor and texture. I'm talking about vegetable oils such as canola oil, which doesn't even exist in nature, it's artificially created, but other ones too, such as cottonseed oil, soybean oil, sunflower oil, safflower oil. We even have to be careful with salad dressings that contain olive oil because we have to take into account where did the olive oil come from? How is it manufactured? How is it processed? And in what condition did it end up when it is now packaged inside the bottle? We have to remember that most salad dressings on the market today are going to be full of vegetable oils and will have little to no olive oil because olive oil is much more expensive by about a factor of 10 to 1 to manufacture and produce than the cheap filler vegetable oils. So again, the vast majority of salad dressings are going to be full of vegetable oils. These vegetable oils have an inflammatory effect on the body because they are high in omega-6s and low in omega-3s. So what this is going to cause is an inflammatory effect on the body, which means that it's going to promote illness and general body and system degradation. Ideally, what the oil should have is a high content of omega-3s and a low content of omega-6s, which is what a quality olive oil normally has. However, we're not talking about normal oils here, which is the next step. We have to understand how these oils are processed and manufactured. During the normal manufacturing process, and I'm referring to conventional processing, not organic, the oil needs to be first extracted from the seed, and then it has to be cleaned up so that it looks edible and fit for consumption. However, during this process, which often uses a lot of heat, and these oils are usually unstable during high heat, it's going to basically deform the oils and is going to convert them into something that is totally different, a mutant fat, which is the equivalent of a trans fat, if not worse. So what you're getting in the end is a dressing which didn't have any trans fats before, it just had basic inflammatory vegetable oils, which are bad enough to begin with, but now are going to have anywhere from 2 to 5% content by volume of trans fats. As we know, trans fats are extremely bad for the health. In fact, they're the worst possible fats that anybody can eat, promoting very serious illness, heart disease, cancers, diabetes, a plethora of health problems. So trans fats are now being generally phased out of our foods. However, what we usually don't understand is that during the manufacturing process, when these oils are sorted out from the seed and cleaned out, it is this process, again, involving lots of heat, which is going to change the chemical structure of the oils and turn them into a mutant trans fat, which is about as bad of a fat as any person can eat. Another problem is that these vegetable oils are normally in the form of polyunsaturated fats. However, by consuming an excessive amount of polyunsaturated fats, that is going to block the absorption and digestion of the other fats that we consume. And in the process, it's also going to block the absorption and metabolization of certain vitamins and nutrients. So we're not going to be getting our nutrients that we need to get in order to keep ourselves healthy. So when you're eating that salad and you think you're getting all these healthy nutrients in the salad, that it's so healthy for you, what good is it for you if those nutrients cannot enter and be processed in the body because they're being blocked by the excessive polyunsaturated fats that is comprised of these vegetable oils? And what's worse is that many of these vegetable oils inside the salad dressing have been sitting on the shelf for a long period of time and have become rancid in the process. So not only are we consuming a mutant vegetable oil, but it has also become stale and rancid, making it even that much worse. There are other ingredients that are added to regular salad dressings as well in order to keep the texture smooth and make it appear more clean and edible than it normally is, than it really is. And I'm talking about substances such as monosodium glutamate, MSG, which is a common additive used in food in many cases, and high fructose corn syrup, which is actually very harmful and far worse than regular sugars, is often added as well. And this is going to actually promote diabetes in the body because it's going to spike your blood glucose levels and knock your insulin production out of whack. Okay, so now the big question is, if I can't eat salad dressing, then what am I going to put in my salad? Well, there are obviously other options. For example, you can put organic olive oil in your dressing. That's a good and healthy alternative. You can also add something known as coconut vinegar, which is basically the fermented form of coconut juice. And I'll show you what I have here. This is organic coconut vinegar. It's actually quite tasty, and it's made by a company called Coconut Secrets. Right here, I will show you up close. And if you look at the back of the ingredients, you can tell that there is no sugar added, nothing artificial. This is pure natural coconut vinegar in its healthiest condition. Now, we don't have to eliminate salad dressings altogether. We just have to look for the right ones. And by the right ones, I mean ones that do not have any vegetable oil whatsoever, with the exception of olive oil, preferably organic olive oil. Also, they should not be high in sugar and should contain all natural ingredients. For these reasons, I prefer my salad dressing to be organic, but I also check the label on the back to make sure what is in it, because even the organic salad dressings that have vegetable oils are bad for you as well. So we want to specifically look for the dressings that do not contain any vegetable oils, with the exception of olive oil, and also are low in sugar. So here's an example of two salad dressings that I use for my salad. The company is called Bragg, and in my opinion, this is the best quality salad dressing that you can get on the market today. The company Bragg makes the highest quality salad dressings that you possibly can find, in my view. So this one is apple cider vinaigrette right here. As you can tell, it is organic. And if you look in the back on the ingredients, hopefully you can see it. You can tell there's no vegetable oils, it's low in sugar, and it's basically made of raw apple cider, which has been fermented to form the apple cider vinegar. And the second one here is called Braggberry, also by Bragg, and this consists of a number of superfruits, such as blueberry, raspberry, acai, and goji berry, which are known superfoods. And also, if you look at the back, hopefully you can see it right here, you can see that it's low in sugar, has no vegetable oils, and doesn't have anything artificially added. In fact, it's very high in antioxidants, right there. So these are two examples of salad dressings that I personally use, and I prefer the company Bragg to get the healthiest, highest quality salad dressings that are available. So there you have it, guys. I hope you guys learned something from today's video, that we have to look at the quality of our salad dressings, look at the ingredients, how are they processed, where they came from, and ultimately we'll better know that way what is inside the bottle before we put it in our salads, to ensure that we're putting the healthiest type of product available, especially going into our salad, which is intended to be healthy in the first place, not to ruin it. So again, I hope you guys liked the video. Please give me a thumbs up. Please comment, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. And remember to follow me on Instagram down in the info box below at YuriK0877. Thanks again, guys. Bye-bye.